Friday, that means it's the dirt race. Friday morning, Jeff hosts. Friday morning for me, it's 9:10 in the morning. 6:10 for him. I don't know how he does it. I'm always so amazed at guys like him and Julian that get up and can get on the bike and do intensity after just waking up. No idea how they do it, but they do it really well. Appreciate Jeff's efforts to put this on. So let's take a look at the race, what it is. He changes the formats, but he always picks good one, good courses, good formats, rotates things around. This is a crit type race, just laps in the South Lake Loop, about as close as we can get to a crit with the courses available currently. Points race, team points. So there are 4 intermediate sprint points. You can see them there. Different locations, a couple different locations on the course and the finish. Here are the points. He's using wide range ability matchmaking, which means about 4 pins. So it kind of groups people and the bots that fill up the field by ability. So everyone gets a competitive race. Fun. Team size of 6. There are the points, and it's double points at the finish. There are his notes for the series. Pause there. Been reading that, just about what his philosophy is with these. He's been expanding the sessions. It started with just a Friday morning, but now he's been a popular demand, adding a few here and they're sprinkling him. I think he made it a Thursday. I can't remember. But it's growing, and especially in the fall, autumn, I think it's going to grow even more. So let's one more look, see who signed up. So I didn't see anybody from my team race 3R, so I jumped into Founders Kit and kind of announced in chat if anybody else wants to jump into the Founders Kit, we'll be on the same team. Might be solo, just me and bots this time. That's normal. It's a dirt hosted team, so of course they're very strong presence there with Ludvig, James, and Jeff are always favorites in the Pin 1 race. It's fun to race with them. If I can just hold on to them in any shape or fashion, it's a good day for me. All right, let's get in the pen. Tier 1 performance, you need a trainer, cadence sensor, an HRM functioning the whole race, and anybody has a calibration problem or any kind of non-physical performance can get eliminated mid-race to keep it fair for everybody else. So always want to keep your batteries fresh and calibrate your trainer if it's the type that needs it. All right, sensors look good, all connected. Let's get the pen. All right, tweaking my HUD a little bit. Yeah, changed it so it'll show me the distance, the center upper, on the left side of the center block, distance to the next sprint point. It's highly customizable now, which is kind of neat. I'm still playing around with it. We got 2 minutes to go time. At 1 minute, we'll all be split up into pins, and your sign-ins will be locked, so that you don't know which pin you're going to be in until we see who is actually there. And then with 1 minute left, algorithms kick in and assign everybody to pins that are basically evenly matched. So these are fun. I'm no sprinter, so I struggle the last couple hundred meters of these, but sometimes you can do okay. You can push between and get in the front group anyway. So I'll never be at the front end of the points, the very top. Like Ludvig and Jeff are both great sprinters. So is James too, so they're all just really talented. I just try to hold their wheels. So here we go. 1 minute left. I'm in pen 1. Let's take a look. So Dirt Squad with Ludvig. I've got a bot that outranks Ludvig. That's impressive. Ludvig and Jeff are the 2 humans on the Dirt team. The rest are bots. So the Founders Club, that's the one I jumped into, hoping to get another human teammate. I think those are just bots. Don't recognize any names there, so it might be just maybe there's someone else in there too. We'll find out as we start to race. All right. $18 to go. Fan on. I'll try not to talk when I can't breathe. I can never even understand myself when I listen to my recordings. Here we go. Sure what I changed the setting. It just says sprint 1. It's not distance to sprint 1. Just tells me what the next one is, but that's not very helpful. I'll try to fix it now. Same information on the right side. It's harder to see. .9K, 28 to the first sprint point. See the bots start going nuts. A kilometer before. Just gonna try to stay in the draft. I don't dare try to change the hood now. Mess something up. There's Ludvig behind me. He's favorite. Super sprinter, so he hangs in the back in the draft. He's good at picking his moments, timing his sprints right. He knows this course really well. In fact, Monday race he hosts next week is on this course. Just a scratch race. All right, 1.6K left. First sprint, heavy wind. Crosswind looks like. Moment. There goes Ludvig up to the front. I get in Jeff's wake. Crosswind. It's hard to get in there. Barely. No draft. Smart attack. Secured third. Happy with that. Now I just got to catch a bunch. When they come through, do it again. Here they come. Things aren't breaking up like I thought they might. On a punchier climb they do. See if that happens this lap. Risk it, see if I can change distance, sprint distance. That must be what I wanted. There we go. I thought I had. Just easier for my bad eyes to see than that little note on the right. Oh, attacked by a dirt rider. Those guys are like, they're perfectly happy about that. There's another team, not mine, of course. Don't want to lose Jeff and Ludvig. I can help it. Not sure these will stick. Just don't want to miss out if it does. All right, so the state of the race, 5.5K to the next point. Dirt took maximum points for the first two positions. First one, Jeff and Ludvig. I got third. Our teams are as predicted at the moment. So three of us have a tiny gap. Jeff, Human, Niko, Bot, me. Tiny gap over Ludvig, but here he comes. It was never an issue for Ludvig. He can close that anytime he wants. Looks like the main group is slowly reeling us in, and that's fine. I certainly don't have enough to go solo or in a small group at this point. maybe late in the race or something, but if I can just follow Jeff and Ludvig, that's a huge win for me. Here they come. All right. Just gonna happy to fit in and save energy for the next sprint point. That will stay away. Very, very unlikely, but that's why I'm not going to work for this spot. If you're near the finish, I would take turns with it. But once that pack gets going, we'll be swallowed up pretty quick. It's like real life. Yeah, got a teammate coming up. There we go. Well done, Juan. The bot. Happy for his company. 1, 2, 3, 4 dirt riders of the 6 in view in the top 10. Just 2. No, 3 for me. It's better than normal. Make sure I don't get dropped. Try to bring my teammate along. Here comes Ludvig. $1.4K Big sprint. Definitely don't have the legs to keep up with Jeff and Ludvig. Make use of Niko here. Hope my teammate can catch up. Really competing with the third place team. True form. I don't think I see any of them. That's good. 900 meters left. For sprint 2. Here comes the rush. I hope to outlast the onslaught from behind. Here we go. His teammate coming. Ah, he was caught. Okay. Let's catch these guys. Then we got 7 to the next one. Interesting for here to Ludvig and Jeff want to work, maintain this 16-second gap over the big bunch, keep the risks low for them. But they want to gamble that the bots do their work and they can beat the bunch at the next intermediate sprint anyway. Calculus is easy for me. Just sitting in. Absolutely no reason to work on the front. In fact, I can't even see my other teammate anymore. Back there. I had a third one. Top 10, but he got swallowed up. So let's just watch that gap to the peloton. 17 seconds for now. Holding so far. Sure, there'll be some attacks from peloton bridging up. See what it brings. Meantime, burden is just to sit and wait. Legs are still a little tired after a hard TTT yesterday, or parts of it were hard. Fridays are my long days. I got another race this afternoon. See, up to 19 seconds now. Even poor Niko in no man's land is losing a little ground. 4.7 to the next sprint. Expect them to get more animated back there. Next couple K. And catch Jeff and Ludvig when they go. Hold them. That's the safe place to be. You don't have to worry about sprinting spots for third. The third is really my best it's going to get for me. And that's okay. Here's where they went last time when they made the turn into the crosswinds. Like some movement from the peloton. Group of 6 got away. Like they're back in the bunch. $3K left. Let's see what Jeff and Ludvig have in mind when they go. I doubt they'll make a move before the braking corner around the lake here. But, oh, Albert doing a little move. See what happens there. Yeah, they're getting active, anticipating the sprint in the back. Since I can't catch dirt, I don't mind more interested in dragging my bot along, even if I drag theirs. Uh-oh, here comes a fast one. Hopefully he'll get stymied at the braking corner. I wouldn't have the legs to keep up with them today. Not a chance. But they picked the right moment. That's the cross tailwind. It's really hard to follow. And straight into tempo after every sprint. Makes them so hard. All right. I think I got third on each sprint. Remember right? Which is my goal for the day. Behind Ludvig and Jeff. Happy with that. My little founders team has secured second. Happy with that too. Haven't had a bot teammate in the lead group for weeks. All right, so no real peloton anymore. Well, Oh, there it is, 14 seconds back. Yeah, Ludvig is right there. Gained a little on us. 4.7 to the next sprint. Let's see what happens to that 14-second gap. Not too worried about the solo one. If they do get active from the back, that presents a predicament for Jeff and Ludvig. There are some mighty sprinters. In these races, often in the chase groups. 1,300 watts for a long way. A lot for even those guys to handle. So. Do they want to work hard to stay out of their range or take their chances? For me, it's easy. Following this group, the only sensible choice. Oh, there goes my box. Look at that attack. He moves over the gutter. Jeff moves over to try to go with him. I'm just going to follow. Don't want to help them catch him. Happy to have him up ahead. He'll probably shut off his attack once he hit this braking corner. We'll see. Looks like it. Oh. Albert's the top ranked. I don't want to drag this one up there. I also don't think I can get. I'm just going to sit on Albert as the top ranked bot. Since I'm not worried about dirt, they're gone. I just wanted them to help me stay ahead of the bots behind. Here comes an attack from behind. Bridge. I'll have to see if I can catch that one. Here we go. .8 to the finish. Double points. There goes Ludvig. Jeff. See if Michael can drag me up. People complain about bot racing, but it's a different style. But it's really hard when you get set up right. Pushes you your limits. Uh-oh. See if I can catch him. I can't do it. Uh-oh. Here they come. I'm in trouble. Oh. God. We had another flag. I wasn't paying attention. All right. Well, I didn't get maximum points. Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't the finish. Damn it. Oh, I think. I don't have a race brain. Terrible. I think it is oxygen deprivation. Now I'm in trouble. I'm mad at myself. I wish the finish banners were unique, unmistakable. All right. Even that new right in front of my face thing didn't help me. Oh, I don't have a sprint lift. See what I can do. Is that over? I think it's done. All right. So let's recap. So it's a team points race. Dirt was favored. IndieVelo Founders Club was second. I joined that team since I didn't have anyone from my Race 3R team joining, so I popped in there just in case there was another human without a team that was in the Founders Club, kind of a long shot. Turns out it wasn't. Had bots, but we were second ranked, so that was good. I can't remember how they were predicted teams after that, but the predictions were correct for 1 and 2. Dirt with Ludvig and Jeff are always prohibitive favorites. My aim was just to take third behind them, and I didn't on the first 3 sprint points I did, not on the last 2, but in the end I barely hung on to top ranked Albert. He was the top ranked individual in the race. You can tell because he was the first ranked among Dirt, even ahead of Ludvig, so that's an incredibly strong. So it's kind of fun. It makes an interesting team tactics. My goal is really just to stay close as I can to Jeff and Ludvig. So today, my view was a success. Happy with that. They're too strong. I can't have a really, really good day and be in great form. Be able to just hang on to them sometimes. Definitely not today. But it's okay. There's the course we did. You can see these between the sprint points. It's like a real race. They kind of, there's a lull, and then they build back up to the sprint. But it's hard right after the sprint. They don't just shut down into recovery mode. Often they keep going. They've got a kind of a tempo or threshold pace. So it's really hard after sprinting to have to still go. But that's what makes these such a great workout. Great training. So you can see the power distribution. Had some efforts at the sprint level. This is my sprint anyway, not very strong. But TT guys can do okay in these if you can get away in the lead group. You may not win the sprints, but you can cumulatively collect a lot of points and be up in the top 5. All right, well, I think that was all there was to this one. Be back later this afternoon for the Kiwi race. Thanks for watching.